What embarrasses me is when people like you from another country come here and must think, what the is wrong with these people?
I'm embarking on a tour of the key swing states in America ahead of next week's election. My first stop from Melbourne was Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
The last 3.5 years have been brutal.
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I don't know if I should comment on that.
I'll take mean tweets any day over policies that are detrimental to the U.S.
It's a very tight race in all of the swing states. Every single one of them is within the margin of error according to the polls. But Kamala Harris is having a tough time in Arizona. She's now 2.6 percentage points behind Donald Trump. That's the largest of any of the 7 swing states.
We're finding a lot of people that are really kind of frustrated with inflation, gas prices. So they're interested in seeing what the conservative ticket looks like.
Nationally speaking, I think it's the economy, it's inflation, it's the cost of housing, it is homelessness, and it's also women's reproductive rights.
Immigration, the economy, and women's reproductive rights. I didn't full stop. Those are the 3 most important issues.
Our borders are out of control. We need to take back America.
I mean, this is a state that has a 600-kilometre border with Mexico. So for the first 3.5 years of the Biden administration, when the illegal arrivals over the border were surging, Arizona got the brunt of it.
I don't like what's happened in the last 4 years. I don't like what they did at the border. It just wasn't wise. To me, it was almost a betrayal of America, policies, America as we know it.
I spoke to many Trump supporters who said that the border issue was actually their main issue.
This will be my 3rd time voting for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
I'm going to vote for Trump.
Some people's feelings get hurt. That's their problem.
He's a businessman. People don't like him because he's brash. Who cares? He runs the country. That's who we need.
Look, Trump has his quirks. Trump has a lot of issues that I wouldn't prefer, but policies is where I come down.
On the other side, I met people who were voting for Harris.
So I gather from this you are a Kamala Harris fan.
Big time.
She's been able to completely turn a quote-unquote sinking ship into back on track.
There was also the anti-Trump factor, simply not liking the sort of character who Donald Trump is.
I've never seen this many Republicans that I know, not a lot, not a great majority, but some come out and vote for a Democrat.
It's still a very tight contest in Arizona.
I don't care if you're a man or a woman or a giraffe, like, she can't do the job, you know?
4 months ago when I went to the headquarters, it wasn't just Dwayne and 4 old ladies. It was enough people to fill my front yard.
There are multiple issues at play in this fascinating state. It's a terrifically interesting battle, the battle for Arizona.
Yeah, that's a toss-up. I think
We're going to see probably a big dent in the Republican vote into Native Americans pulling red on that ballot.
I really don't believe the polls. I think a lot of people are not answering polls because it's just been so toxic.
Trump will take the Arizona
You think so?
this time. Yep, absolutely.
God always wins, so I'm ready to party when he wins.
I think Harris wins in probably the closest election that we've seen in the last 60 years.
In my side of my heart is it's going to be a landslide.
For Kamala?
Yes.